Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be going through another tutorial on the Casio Classpad fx-CP400. The topic will be on probability density function, and we're trying to find the expected value of x and also the median value of x. So let's get started. So for part A, to find the expected value of x for the probability density function is basically the integral from negative infinity to positive infinity x times f of x dx. Now, in the textbook and possibly been taught in class is the like you're meant to define your f of x in terms of piecewise function, and then you integrate from negative infinity to positive infinity your f of x dx, and then times x as well within the integral to find the mean. However, if you try and do that in the calculator, it's going to take a while to actually compute, which you'll be wasting a lot of time on for your exam or in your test or your SAC. So what I would prefer is actually break that up into separate integrals. So the first integral will be from -1 to 0, x times 0 0.2 dx plus integral from 0 to 1, integral from for 0.2x plus 1.2x squared dx, and that you can find the expected value using that method, and you can get that answer pretty quickly on the CAS. So, and that's exactly what I did there. So I've broken them up into two separate integrals, and the calculator can compute that much quicker as opposed to integrating from negative infinity to positive infinity. So that's the answer there for part A, which is zero point 0.4. And then for the second part is to find the median value. So again, what we want to do is first of all, we want to find out exactly what is the integral from -1 to 0 for the first part, because cumulatively it should add up to zero point 0.5 when it's the median value. So let me show you what I mean. So if you look back here, so the part B is from -1 to 0, integral 0.2 dx. We want to find out what is this value. And then for the second part is from 0 to m of this second function here. So 0.2 plus 1.2x dx is equals to 0.5 minus the value you have from the first integral. And then you can use your solve function to solve for m. Now, if you try to do this in one go on your CAS, it'll take a while to compute. Even though both methods will give you the same answer, but if we try and compute it separately, this method is much quicker than if you try to do it in one go. So let's jump over back to our CAS. So first of all, find out exactly what's the integral value from -1 to 0 from 4.2 dx. So in this case is 0.2. Then for the second integral, you put the integral from 0 to m, and then after that, this integral will be equals to zero point 0.3 because it's 0.5 minus the zero point 0.2. Then you use your solve function here, um, and then make sure that you're solving for m. Like so. So solve 0 to m, zero point 0.2 plus 1.2x dx equals to zero point 0.3. Because the first integral is zero point 0.2, the second integral needs to be 0.3, not 0.5, because they both add up to 0.5, which would then give you the median values. Now, you'll see there are two solutions there. So obviously m can't be negative, because the integral is from 0 to positive infinity, but in this case, it's just up to 0.55. Um, so actually, so it's from 0 to 1. So the answer is going to be 0.56. So that's the answer there for part B. So the median value m is equals to 0.5598 or 0.56. And that's it. So if you've got any questions on using a Casio ClassPad to find the median value or the mean, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next session. Okay, see you later.